Welcome in, everybody. Give people some time to go jump on. Am I live?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give some people time to get on here, Jett, and then I'll bring you up. Welcome in, everybody. How was your day? We have a special guest today. Welcome to the Little Foxy podcast, where your voice, your power, and your dreams come together to empower and inspire. I'm your host, Little Foxy, and today we've got a very special guest joining us, Jett Full Throttle. He's one of the younger generation's rising stars, breaking barriers, pushing limits, and proving that passion and drive have no age limit. Welcome in, Jett.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
All righty, Jett. So we're going to kick things off, and I'm going to let you tell us a little about yourself.
Well, my name is Jett Chambers. I live in Corden, Iowa. I am 12 years old, and I'm in the 7th grade.
And what got you into off-roading in the first place, and what do you love most about it?
Well, what got me into off-roading was the Christmas when I was 4 years old. My parents got me a little 50cc four-wheeler, and I got a RZR after that, and it kept growing from there. And what was that next question?
What do you love most about it? What do you love most about off-roading?
Oh, I love the thrill of climbing the obstacle climbing the obstacle in front of me, and the thrill of trail riding and just having fun. And on the racing side of it, I love being able to just see who's the best and go as fast as I can and pass other people, and it's just so fun.
When you're riding or racing, that moment when it's just you and the machine, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like that's just kind of where I belong. That's what I'm meant to be doing, is just out there racing. And I feel very comfortable behind the steering wheel.
So if you could tell the world one thing about kids in off-road racing, what would it be?
I would tell people that you need to take us seriously and watch out, because we're the next generation of drivers and we're coming for you.
Yes, you are. You definitely are. Who's someone in the racing world that really inspires you, and what is it about them that keeps you motivated?
Definitely Cody Willenberg. He is actually the one who got me into racing, and Cody's always teaching me new things, showing me racing techniques, and he's just a really good guy, and he's just taught me so much, and I just can't thank him enough.
He's a great guy. Cody's awesome. Not only has he, inspired you and helped you, and he's also done it for me too. I would have never thought one day that I'd decide that I was going to do knockout races. Well, Cody was there that day, and I ended up doing the knockout race. And I ended up breaking, but Cody made sure that he got me another part, so I was fixed by the next weekend. He's awesome.
That's good.
Yes, great guy. For those that don't know, he owns CW Motorsports, so if any of you guys are looking for anything as far as engines, parts, anything, get a hold of them. They will gladly assist you in that. When your friends or teammates are out there racing, how do you show your support? Are you the loud one cheering at the finish line, or the calm and focused type giving pep talks?
That's kind of a hard one, because yes, I'll be cheering for them, but I'm not going to be the loudest one in the crowd. But I'm also not going to be sitting back at camp and watching them on live stream.
You're
I
always
always
looking
have fun
forward.
watching other people race, especially my friends, because it can help me learn and I can cheer for them and have fun.
So you're always there supporting them no matter what, and that's really all it's about.
Yep.
So you've probably learned a lot about yourself through racing. What's one of the biggest lessons so far that you've learned?
Um, I've learned that I am very competitive when it comes down to really anything. Have the I always have the need to win, and when I don't win or I don't finish good, I get down on myself. And that's just kind of how I am.
So every racer has those tough days, maybe a bad race or a fall. How do you handle it when things don't go your way?
Like I just said, I get pretty down on myself, especially when it's a driver error or the machine just breaks. I've got to learn to handle it a little bit better, and that's one goal I'm going to have for next race season. Is if I break or whatever, just stay calm and just think that it's part of racing.
And it definitely is. I've had good days and I've had bad days, but I always
Yep.
tell people all I care about is having fun. And like you do it with your family, correct? You always have
Yep.
your mom or your dad or both of them there.
Mhm.
I do as well, and I always tell people that that's all it's about, you know. Time is measured, and you will learn that as you go. Before a race, when the nerves start to kick in, what helps you stay brave and focused?
Um, did you say before a race?
Yes, before a race, what kind of, when your nerves are going, what helps you to stay focused and be brave?
My dad, before a race, he's given me pep talks and help keeping me calm, just telling me that we just got to do our best. And if you want to win, first you must finish. So we can't go as hard as we can, but we still want to keep a good pace. And Cody Willenberg has always helped keep me calm. And yeah, and calm and focused.
Calm and focused. Absolutely. I have those days too. Usually I have my walkie in and my dad's always the one. I will never let my mom on there. It's always my dad, so I get it. If another kid came up to you and said, I want to be strong like you or want to be like you, what's one piece of advice you'd give them?
I would tell them to always chase their dreams no matter what it is. And if the opportunity comes up to try it, take it and do your best.
That's great, Jett. So let's talk dreams. What's the big one for you in the off road racing world?
Definitely I want to try to win King of the Hammers or finish good. And if the opportunity ever comes up to go down to Mexico and finish the Baja 1000.
That would be awesome. I have faith in you, Jett. I believe that you will get there. You're
Thank
already
you.
making you're already making big progress. Where do you see yourself in about 5 years? Still racing, mentoring, or chasing new adventures? Or all of
Um,
the above?
Probably all of the above. I want to keep racing, getting better, and also help other kids and other people in the racing world and just keep doing what I'm doing.
So when other kids watch you ride or race, what do you hope they take away from it?
I hope they learn that kids can be out there doing the same thing too, the same course, and racing against adults and still be competitive.
And I know that you're big on kids, you know, riding, racing, and safety. So as far as that goes, what would you tell the kids about safety that's most important?
I would tell them to always wear your harness, even if you're just going out for a couple laps around the house or um, even if it's just going out riding for 5 minutes and coming back. always wear your harness because you never know what can happen.
Jett, someone commented and said, "You're so inspirational. Thank you for sharing all of your information with them." They
Well,
appreciate
thank
you.
you for following me.
Make sure you guys, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see all of Jett's social media. So make sure you guys get on there and give him a follow. And he also has some new merch out. Make sure you check that out on jetfullthrottle.com. I know that you guys have heard all the teenagers and all the kids talking about 6'7". Jett has a new merch as far as the 6'7" goes. So make sure you guys go and check that out. And we're going to keep continuing.
Thank you.
At school, what do your friends think about you racing?
About all my friends think it's pretty cool. Some of them, they know that I do race, but they don't know much about it or much about side-by-sides. Some of my close friends, they come to my races and watch the live stream, and I think that they think it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So do your teachers know you race? Do any of them follow you on social media? And how do they feel about you racing and missing school?
Some of my teachers know that I race, and a couple of them follow me on Facebook, and I think they think it's pretty cool that I'm out there doing this. Yes, they don't like when I miss a bunch of school, but they understand and are glad that I'm just out there having fun and doing my thing.
Supportive. Correct. They're very supportive of it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell us a little background on your side-by-side Ironman. Tell us, obviously a lot of people don't know that was a reveal from your parents at OPE. So give us a little background on it. How did it happen? Were you expecting it? Give us a little background as far as that goes.
Well, it all started a couple years ago when I was riding at an off-road park, and all of a sudden I broke the front diff in my Pro XP. So my parents said they were going to send it to I-69 Motorsports to get warranty on the front diff. And then it ended up going to John Whaley's shop to get the full Ironman build. And my parents told me that we were going to go to OPE, and I was super excited. Thought we were just going to have fun and check it out. Then I think it was that Friday of OPE, John made an announcement that they were going to reveal a side-by-side there that he had built, and he chose me out of the big crowd to come help pull the blankets off of it. And when I walked around it and saw my logo, I just really didn't know what to think. I had no idea that it was going to look like that when I saw it again.
That's awesome. You have great parents, Jett. They're very supportive of you.
Yep, they are.
I've had many conversations with them, and they definitely love you, kid. That's for sure. So obviously, I revealed one of the names of your vehicles. I know you have two. Is that correct?
Yep.
You have two. Can you give us a little background on the other one?
Well, we don't really have a name for it. We just kind of call it the race buggy, and then in the racing world, they call them race cars. We got that race car from Cody Willenberg about a year and a half ago, around then, and he helped get it ready for me, got seat bases made so that I could drive it, and helped us get the wrap ready, and he even co-piloted with me on my very first race with it.
And where was that race at that he co-piloted you?
That race was somewhere in Pennsylvania. I don't remember. We did a 6-hour endurance race, and it's super cool that I finished that race. With it being my first time doing an endurance race and first time ever driving that race buggy.
That's awesome.
I never even had any time to practice with it.
No seat time. That was your seat time, wasn't it?
Yep.
6 hours of seat time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us some of the different races you go to, some of the different races you do? Because we know that you do a lot of, you don't just do hill climbing, you do a lot of other races as well.
Um, this is my favorite kind of racing. It's the Ultra 4. It's endurance racing with like rocks, hills. Sometimes it's desert and short course, but it's very challenging. And I did the youth class this year, and I won the national championship in it. And most of the races I did were either 45 minutes to about an hour and a half long. And I just love being in the buggy for that length or
That's
that
awesome.
amount of time. I
That's awesome.
actually
I
have
was
the
gonna say, I
national
your trophy.
championship trophy right here.
That's amazing, Jett. Good job, buddy. So
Thank
proud of
you.
you. So
But
you also
I also do the, like you said, the knockout races, the hill climb races, and all that stuff.
so you also do King of Hammers, correct?
Yes, I do that too. This year it was my first year doing it. I raced in the youth class and I got fourth place out of 27 kids. And it was super cool to be out and my first time being that far away from home. And California, the California desert is super cool.
That's awesome. So I have to ask because obviously that's a long way away. Do you drive that? Or does your dad drive it?
Well, my dad drives it and my mom and I flew out there so that I didn't miss as much school. It
That's
sucks
awesome.
that he had to do it alone, but I guess it's just part of it. I can't miss too
Dedicated.
much school.
He's dedicated for you.
Hmm.
So is there anyone special you'd like to thank? Sponsors, family, your crew?
Um, First of all, I want to thank my parents. 100% couldn't do this without them. I know it's hard for them to pay for all of this, and I'm glad that they try their best and we're all having fun doing it. And I'd like to thank CW Motorsports, Max's Tires, Tire Spine, Trail Diction Official, Jim Trineri Motorsports, 641 UTV Performance, Doolittle Trailers, DL Truck and Trailer Outfitters, Starstream, Whiskey Viz, Whaley Welding and Fab, Thug Nasty Off Road, Jack Be Quick, Chambers Auction and Appraisal, People's Company, Giving Back Outdoors, L&W Fab, UTVToys.com, Ride Epic, and Little Foxy Racing for having me on here.
Of course,
And
anytime.
I'd like to thank all my friends that support me too.
Awesome. Anytime, Jet. I will always support you, kid. I've been watching you for a while and just watching you out there, is a huge inspiration, not to me, but I know to the kids. My whole family in them race, and we have a lot of the young ones in our family that just started racing.
Hmm.
So getting to watch you do that not only inspires me, but I know it inspires them girls. It makes them want to do it.
Well, thank
So,
you.
of course. So, what's your plans for the coming year?
Um, we're gonna go out. We're gonna try to go out to King of the Hammers again, and if we can get the approval, my dad and I are gonna attempt to finish the full course, the adult rock race. We're not trying to win it or anything, but I'm gonna try to be either the first 12-year-old or one of the youngest kids to ever complete it. And
That's
we're gonna do Ultra 4 for the Central Series again, and hoping to do the adult stock class this year so that I can just get more experience and race with more people out on the course. And of course, we're gonna try to make it to some knockout races, hill climb races, that type of stuff, and hopefully go trail riding more. Because this year we didn't do much trail riding because we were so busy with racing, and we just want to kind of explore different parks.
I understand that. So Fusion Off-Road's in here and Trail Addiction Off-Road Jett, and they all said hello, and you're awesome.
Well, thank you guys. That means a lot.
So were the seat bases made special for you in the race buggy for you to reach the
Yes,
pedals?
they were. Yep. They were custom made. Cody Willenberg made them in his shop. Just special for me, special for that race car, because in those Ultra 4 buggies, you have to have like special seat bases where they lock in there. They can't just be the ones where you push a button and they can just flop out of there, because it's not the safest thing. So they have to have like a little pin that you put in to help keep them in, and it's just more safe for that type of racing. But yes, they were made special for me.
For you. That's awesome. So, I watch your racing and I follow you. So when you're out there in the desert in that racing with all the sand, I know that Cody had, that bad wreck. And does that make you nervous? How does it make your parents feel? Your mom? I know she's got to worry.
Yeah, it does make my mom, especially my mom, really nervous, because it's her husband and her son out there racing in a very risky sport, and it's hard for her, and I'm just glad that she allows me to do it. And it makes me nervous too, especially since I'm going to be moving up to the adult class this year and being able to do the full course and everything. It's definitely scary, but I'm willing to take that risk because I enjoy it so much.
I mean, I know you're a good driver, but that still would be so nerve-wracking for me, having you out there knowing that, and that would just make me nervous.
It makes me nervous too.
So I know that you usually put on an event, because I'm sure people are wondering, as far as, you do the kids event almost every
Yeah.
year. Is it in the works?
We haven't really planned anything. We're hoping to do one. We've been kind of thinking of different parks and just thinking of what kind of races to do. But there's no set park, there's no set date, there's no set races yet. But I think we might try to, because we had fun with it this year, and just try to do it again.
Blast. I was there. I did the women's races and I had an absolute blast. It was amazing. And then, like you said, Cody Wollenberg, seeing him out there, I believe he donated these helmets. Is that correct? This last one?
Yep.
Helmet, goggles, like just seeing him out there, and given the safety courses, just seeing who inspired you and who you're inspiring, and all of you guys out there really is amazing to see happening. I just know that some people probably have questions if it's going to happen. So, I mean, as long as it's, it's being in the works and it's talked about, I think that's a good enough answer for them.
Yep.
So, does anybody in here have any questions that you guys would like to ask Jett? We're going to open it up a little bit and to the crowd, have some participation. Cody says at 90 miles an hour.
I haven't quite hit 90 yet. The fastest I've gone is 86 miles an hour.
That is crazy. I wish I had all that power, but I'm almost scared to.
Yeah, it's definitely fast when it's probably not too crazy when you're in a truck or a car because you're enclosed, but when you're in a razor, it's wide open and you have all the dust and wind blowing right at you, and it's definitely harder.
So
And you
how
have
is
rough terrain, so it's hard to control.
So how is it? How long are them races typically? Would you ask?
This year, the youth races were about 45 minutes to an hour and a half long. I really I really don't know what to think on how long the adult races will be, but definitely longer than the kids races because they do more laps and longer course.
So when you get out of, that long race, what's the first thing you do?
Probably just give my dad a hug because he rode with me that whole time, and give my mom a hug and just sit down
Sit down. So
in
some
a
people
lawn chair.
are in a launcher. So somebody is asking, who does he like competing against, family or friends?
I like competing against my friends, even if it's not with racing stuff, just really anything, because it's always fun to give your friends a little challenge, even if it's like sports or whatever.
That's awesome. So Trail Addiction wants to know, where are you going next to race?
My next race will be the 2026 King of the Hammers. And then
Awesome.
after that, the full season.
Awesome. Hey, Josh Carmen, how are you? Welcome in. So let's see. I'm trying to think of some questions, off the rail here.
Oh, wait. Sorry to interrupt. My
Go ahead.
next race will actually be Jimmy Dean's New Year's event at Texplex.
I'll be there. The whole family and I will be there, so we'll be cheering you on. I know last time we were there that you were there and you killed it. You did amazing.
Thanks.
Oh. I would definitely not rather ride with my mom. I would rather ride with Jett in a race.
Well,
She's
thanks.
up in a car. I wouldn't want to see her with me. That actually happened over the weekend. There was an accident that happened in front of us, and I think it was more scary her screaming than anything. So I wouldn't want to put her in a side by side with me.
Yeah.
What is I guess let's see. What would you say the most expensive thing you have broken racing has been?
Oh, oh man, I don't know. Probably we've had some engine failures before, nothing huge, but engine parts are always expensive. And we've had a turbo break before. And I mean, you really can't be surprised when you're running a buggy for that hard and that long, it's bound to happen.
Absolutely. So, what preps or changes do you have in the making to your buggy for King of Hammer?
Well, I'm just gonna say real quick, I did this year's hammers with no turbo because we didn't know that it was broke coming into that race, and my dad and I could tell that something was wrong. We couldn't get over like 70 miles an hour, and it usually can go a lot faster than that. I'm just lucky that we still got fourth place with
That's awesome.
power issues. And what was your question? Sorry.
What preps or changes is in the making for your buggy for King of Hammers?
We're gonna get the frame checked out, new suspension parts, just kind of new wrap, get it fresh for the new race season, and get it strong.
Awesome. So we're going to kind of wrap this up here, but I have one important question, and that is, what do you want your legacy in the sport to be?
Um, It's kind of a tough question.
Is.
I kind of want to be known as the kid who started racing when he was young, and man, I want to.
It's a tough one. I know I kind of caught you off guard.
I want to be the person who people can look up to, because I always try so hard to win and do my best.
But sometimes
that's a tough question.
It's a very tough question. I know. I kind of caught you off guard with it. But it's an important question. So someone's asking, how do you make sure you continue to be a great role model for kids your age?
When I'm racing, especially when it's a small race and there's a bunch of people watching from the sides, I try to do my best and show them that even a 12-year-old kid like me can still be competitive with the adults. And I want to show them that, like, always wear your harness and helmet and that type of stuff.
Safety is always key. All right. And last but not least, what final words or message do you want to share with everyone tuning in today?
I just want to say thank you for watching, and hopefully you can follow me to watch all my videos and watch the live streams for my big races this year. And if you do follow me and like my stuff, thank you.
Awesome. Well, Jett, thank you for joining me this evening, and keep killing it out there. I appreciate you joining me this evening, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. All righty, guys. I want to take a minute to thank my sponsors for the 2025 season: UTV Toys, Murray Power Sports, Brian Whipple with Smoke and Whips Barbecue, El Tapatio Mexican Restaurants, Super ATV, 618 DTF, Haven Ready Mix, Macadoodles, Just Face It, KT Saloon, Sunset Overlook, BMF Racing, Bonnie and Clyde Racing, High Heel Cheetah Racing, Little Foxy Boutique, Iron Hill Hauling, Diamond Key Photography, Silver Fox Racing, Missouri Mutters, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, and my grandparents. I also want to let you guys know that there is an upcoming event. It is Jimmy Dean's New Year's event. I will be there with the family at Texplex. You can check it out. The details are on Facebook. And I want everyone to remember that your voice matters, your power is real, and your dream is worth chasing. Make sure to subscribe or share. Until next time, keep sharing your voice, keep believing, and keep building the life you deserve. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great night.